big liar.
I'm not a huge liar.
Enormous.
No, I'm not a huge liar. Hello, everybody. Hey, guys, for this intro, you think we could do this one really chill, though? Yeah, okay, cool. I'll take that as
Sure,
yes.
whatever, liar.
No, wait, I'm not a huge liar, please.
What?
Hello.
Yeah, let's just go over where it's chill in the corner.
Let's be chill. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tales of Harbor, a Twitch actual play of the anime role-playing system, OVA, where me and a couple of my friends play a fun story for you to listen to, and I hope you will enjoy it. Speaking of my friends, joining me in the role of Zelen is Public Opinion.
Hello.
In the role of Victoria Lark is B-Drops.
Hello.
And in the role of Daisy Bunsen is Action Shakespeare.
Hi.
Why is everybody calling me a liar all of a sudden?
Maybe, potentially. No. I'm just going out on a limb here.
Oh, man.
Maybe it's because you're a liar.
No.
About what?
Oh, you know.
I would not ask such a question if I did. We've all fallen into chaos.
It's all right. So, hey, everybody. Last week... Oh, wait. Real quick, because I was just going to do this, but I just thought, hey, would anybody like to recap what happened last time?
Previously on Tales of Harbor.
Yeah, all right, keep going.
All right. ASC were sent on their first job, officially as a team.
This is the bar.
Chaos is erupting at the local high school as the podium and bowl went missing. Our intrepid investigators tracked down a lead to the rail yard, where a terrible surprise awaited them. Now they must confront the mastermind behind this daring heist on tonight's episode of Tales of Harbor.
We're going to have to recap like this every time now, aren't we?
Yeah, but everybody's going to have to at least hit that level of energy.
The bar's high.
As we go around. Oh my gosh. All right, so. All right, so. That was a very good recap. Thank you so much, James.
No problem.
So.
I had to remember all of you.
No, it's okay. And the terrible thing that awaited you was $200. Oh no. So, as we left off, you guys were all in the van heading back towards the school. Daisy, you had just texted Teresa that what you were chasing might be an actual artifact, something of incredible, dangerous power. And in the car with you was Candy, one of the students who was bested in combat by Zelen, and two of the people that had been transformed by the dangerous waters, but too much of it.
Can't overhydrate.
You cannot overhydrate. So, as you guys are in the van, Daisy, you get a text back immediately saying, "Stop what you're doing. Return to the office at once. This needs to be discussed further."
Everybody slams against the back of the front seats.
The two Candy is just like, why are you doing that?
Quiet, you.
Fine. Whatever.
Shut up.
Hey, Daisy, you reading text while driving?
No, that's why I stopped.
You slam the brakes every time you get a text?
Well, look, no. I only texted one person, so if I'm getting a response, it might be important. Hold on.
That wasn't a no, Daisy.
Exactly. Daisy's checking back. I guess she's texting back like, situation seems urgent.
You get a response back from Teresa once more. That is exactly why we need to discuss this further.
Well, okay, you know what? No. Yeah, Okay. Text back after deliberation in the front seat.
I was about to ask, did you text back the hemming and the hawing too?
She does this voice to text, so it's a lot of shit to go through. No. Understood is the text message in her
Okay.
voice.
Oh.
Okay, this is probably gonna be a little weird with guests. She looks in the back seat.
The two transformed folks just go, "Oh no, we'll be fine. I just get my legs back from under me, and I'll be out off on my way home." Once that he tries to stand up and
Hey, we're gonna take you somewhere, and maybe we'll get this sorted out and get you home less like that.
capital.
You're very fancy. High school students are really fancy these days.
Got the spirit.
Are they high school students?
They are not high school students.
Oh, okay. Whoever you are.
We are adults.
Very fancy mutated adults.
But it only makes Daisy seem older to say that, so I like it.
You're so young.
High
You're hanging with
schoolers these days, ma'am, I'm 25.
Wow.
All right,
I was 25 once.
Daisy, chill.
Daisy,
Daisy, come on.
ma'am.
So
She just drives back. I guess she's assuming nobody questions her driving. She's just going back to the headquarters.
you probably would have all received a similar message, like about the urgency of the meeting,
Emergency meeting.
so nobody is surprised. So as you drive back to the office, it's getting a little later, and you know the front door is wide open. Alex is slung over the desk, just kind of haphazardly, and you know as the three of you answer, he's barely awake, but he does greet you. There is a single conference room that's open. You know, there's a big table with the rest of the employees around. Gertis and Maple are also there. And Marv is in the corner, just still, unmoving. Teresa stands at the head of the table, her back turned and like a fan in front of her blowing her coat behind her like a cape.
Ooh.
It seems we have all gathered.
Yes.
Daisy, you messaged me using your SMS device, informing me of the potential of an artifact. Daisy?
Daisy has.
Cool. Nobody heard my hilarious comments. Power bill's enormous. Anyways, how'd you know we were here without turning around?
Daisy, this is not the time for questions. This is the time for questions. Now, Daisy, we need to ask us. We need to ask.
You're right.
We need to ask ourselves exactly what is it we're dealing with. Do we have any idea what this podium can do?
Yeah, apparently,
Zelen kind of like grabs Candy by the shoulder and like shoves her forward.
oh yeah, I mean, she can tell you a little bit, but I guess there's some like control thing going on or something.
Oh my god, yes. Like what the rabbit said, if you stand behind it, people listen to you. Young lady, that is no excuse for your behavior. Now, don't speak out of turn unless asked upon. Now, everybody, tell me, to what severity does this affect you? Would it have any effect on, say, a large crowd? Maybe a something that is granted sentience. We don't know how powerful this thing is, and before I send any of the members of ASC there, I must ensure that they know what they're going into and are prepared for it.
Right.
So, Daisy, you know what this means. The rest of you. We are going to do a little bit of information gathering before confronting our quarry.
I mean, that's a good idea, but how fast can we get this information? It seemed like things were going to happen very soon.
I understand you wanting to jump. You're chomping at the bit.
Not really, not really. I just want it taken care of. I would really prefer not to be involved at all. Had a really long day.
Understood. Well, to make sure that day does not grow any longer, Daisy, I suggest we stop dallying, and we ensure we know exactly what we're dealing with. So, to the lighthouse with you. Once you've gathered the requisite information, know exactly what you're dealing and prepared to counteract any measures that you might come in contact with, then and only then can I approve you chasing after such an object.
Well,
I think I'm with Daisy on this one. I mean, what about all those teachers and whoever the heck is going to be there? I mean, these kids just want their sports. I mean, I'm sure we can handle whatever happens. I don't know. Isn't this just a podium? Can't we just kick it over or something? Or kick over the person who's behind it?
Teresa has a grim look on her face. I would implore you to seek this information, but if you believe yourselves capable and ready, then I will not stop you. There's a rather obvious silence that kind of falls over the room as Maple and Grotus are just kind of like, ooh.
Daisy, if you're not going, I will.
That's not really a good idea. I mean, I can think of a few just really easy ways it can go wrong. We just want to make sure we can cover all the bases. The lighthouse is it has a lot of people who know a lot of things, so if we just hurry, we can probably make it work. I hope.
I know.
And you're sure those teachers and everyone in that auditorium and whoever the hell else they're gathering for this are part of your bases? That you're not just trying to do things clean and leaving them out there in the cold to get whatever the hell is going to happen to them?
Miss Locke,
I mean,
oh, Scott, sorry.
No, you got it. Talk over Daisy at every opportunity.
Miss Locke, I understand your concern, but doing this cleanly and doing this without incident are not necessarily my concern. My concern is allowing you to do it at all. Say you were to walk into this situation and the podium's ability was more than you could handle. Where would we be then?
I don't know. I could think of something. I mean, plus, what if I'm not alone? Daisy's really smart and Zeldin's really strong.
I'm very strong.
See? Listen, we've handled everything thus far. And I know we're really, really cool and tough and awesome and we can do anything. That's why you hired us, right?
Just put out a want ad.
She moves her hand up to her chin. That is why I hired them. They are cool and strong and tough.
Sorry, but you were making a point.
No, yes, Daisy. I cannot allow myself to be swayed by such passionate words, no matter the cost. Miss Locke, I would request that you simply indulge me in this situation. I understand you need to hurry. In that case, we should stop arguing. Acquire the information you need to avoid any possible dangers. That way, you would increase your chances of success.
Zelen's gonna turn to Candy and say, "Are you gonna give us any more information?"
Like I told you everything I know.
Okay. All right, let's go to the lighthouse.
I guess you're free to go. Weren't really like officers or anything. We just
Um,
wanted to figure something out.
Okay.
Oh, there's we have a little bit of a situation with a couple other people in the van. They might need a little treatment.
Oh.
The bowl is also an artifact that does. Well, I mean, we already knew that, but it's like I think it's done some weird stuff.
If you drink too much, it makes your mouth large.
That's no good at all.
One huge amount.
Oh, some people might.
Grotus, Mav, you two, you will be on duty of making sure these people are taken to safety. Grab the other van and perhaps a hospital. Let's find out what we need. Actually, I'll go too. She just kind of starts walking out of the office, making plans to herself.
Oh, well, okay. Careful with the arm, Grotus. We better go too.
I will,
What?
Daisy. Don't worry.
Hup, hup, hup. Pitter patter, pitter patter.
And Star Wipe.
Yeah.
Kind of. So,
Dun-dun-dun.
with the plan made, Daisy, Victoria, Zelen, you find yourself in the center of the city. Like I said, it's getting a little later in the day, and there's less cars on the street. But you do eventually make your way to a back alley, which leads to another alley, which leads to another, which leads to another. And once you reach this this web of endless building hallways, you find yourself in front of a saloon door, which is very out of place in the stone around it. Inside, you can hear the sounds of people hooting and hollering, and of glasses clinking together. Who enters first?
Let's go. I kick my way in.
Wait, oh.
You kick your way in, and the record scratch happens. As
Everybody looks.
The DJ just has grabbed onto his records. As everybody looks at you, there are people of all creeds all over the place on the top and on the second floor and first floor, drinking their way. Inside, you can see that the lighthouse is actually some sort of bar. Behind the central bar sits a suit of armor, perhaps with a torch inside of it. It's a dull hand. I'm not gonna mess around. He's
moving, but he ain't got no head.
He's cleaning the glass, and he spots you kick the door down, and his head is fire, so it's hard to tell, but he's shaking his head.
We should probably not.
Hey!
too much of a set.
I need to know about the podium.
The dull hand
I think
regards
these two are
you.
allowed in here.
The dull hand regards you. Ma'am, I need to know about my door.
Okay, I had personally assumed that these were like those swinging doors that wouldn't be broken down if they were
they're not broken.
Okay. She glances back and sees that it's fine, though probably still swinging. What about it?
Welcome to the lighthouse, ma'am. He rubs the fire as if he's rubbing the bridge of his nose. How can I be of assistance to you?
Like I said, I've got questions about podiums.
Right. Well, if you're looking for information, then I'm sure you're one of the many item reclamation folks that swing around here. A podium.
Daisy peeks out from behind Victoria.
Oh, Miss Bunsen. Nice to meet you. Or see you again.
Hey, Trask.
Well, if it's ASC involved, I suppose I can forgive a little bit of a faux pas. You're looking for a podium. Our information. What does it do? I guess. Let me give me the 411. I almost went to Mr. Warburton.
A little bit.
The podium, when you stand behind it and speak, people listen to you.
I suppose that's the intended use of a podium, but I'm assuming this would be a little more intense than that.
All right, that's what I said.
Well, let's see. Trask digs around behind the counter for a bit and produces a book and slams it on the counter in front of you. The writing on it is mysterious and ancient. It's difficult to really make out what the squiggles are supposed to even intend. But the book flies open to a page depicting a forest where the tree, each of the trees has like a tiger face carved into them, possibly. The lettering shifts and changes to reveal the name of the woods, and it's the Pride Woods. Yep. If it's doing what you're saying, then I would guess that this is Leo wood made to use to make this podium. Something that'll transfer the glory and majesty of the lion onto the person who uses it. Though, if you're dealing with Leo wood, I'm a little curious how half the city isn't under whoever's using its control. That stuff is potent.
Well, it's in a school.
A what?
In the high school.
He puts the glass he was cleaning down.
Yeah.
You're telling me a magical item of such grand ability is in a high school.
Daisy like presses her fingers together. Two actually.
Right, okay.
How do you avoid the power of the wood?
To put it simply, noise. You see, a lion's roar is placed alongside of the voice of the speaker. One would need to drown out the roar of each lion using the making of this podium. If the voices are strong enough, that chorus would be mighty powerful. You would need something incredibly loud to overcome it.
Holy shit, we're fine. Let's go. Come on.
What?
Yeah, we're good.
Is it really that simple?
Daisy,
Yeah.
are they okay?
I think so.
I've got a plan.
I'm assuming Victoria is like booking it. I mean,
She's already on her way out the door.
see ya.
Before you can hit the door, you get blocked by some of the patrons. A mantis individual with a backwards cap on one of its eye stalks kind of approaches
So
you.
cool.
So, you're the, looks you up and down, you're the new recruits at ASC, huh?
Yeah.
Don't look like all that much to me.
Well, I guess I'm not really trying to look like anything for you. Can you, move?
Oh, yeah, sure. I was just about to get out of the way. I just wanted to get a look at the future former employees of Teresa Harbor.
Has he moved yet?
Not yet.
She's gonna start shoving him out of the way.
Okay. You start pushing him out of the way, and he reacts. The two goons around him, they like move to restrain you.
I'm gonna pick up one of them and throw him at the other one.
Bar fight before legal drinking age. Let's go.
Yeah, you toss the other goon at the other restraining goon, and they get tossed out of the way and into each other. The mantis just kind of goes, oh no, hey, listen, are you guys trying to start a problem?
We're trying to stop one, actually.
Well, looks like you found one, miss.
Oh, is he about to do something?
No, Trask leans over to Daisy. Hey, listen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I don't want this inside the bar.
I don't want this at all. Who are these guys?
I think they work for Faust and Found, but yeah.
That checks.
Sorry.
We gotta go.
Mhm.
There's no time for any of this at all, outside or in. We gotta leave.
Mhm.
Is there anything? Can you do something to distract them?
Oh, you owe me for this one, Bunsen. All right, everybody, for the next 20 minutes, free shots for the whole bar. That's right. Ears perk up all across the lighthouse as the stampede of people after these free shots just kind of clears the way. The three people who had been harassing Victoria, they kind of get like sucked up into the path of these people and dragged towards the bar.
Daisy slips Trask a 10
That'll
Yeah.
cover it.
for now. Look, she doesn't have a lot of cash on her except for hundreds.
Daisies. What?
Remember?
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
got
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I
money.
thought you were implying she just carries only 100.
Yeah, no.
I don't break money.
She has like 15 and $200 bills. Now she's down to 5.
As the crowd like surrounds the bar, Trask just goes, "That's right, thank old Trask Hummel, you're a benefactor for all this, and make sure you tell your friends about the lighthouse." The crowd just erupts in joy at the free shots. You can hear somewhere in the gaggle of voices, 87, please, I want a free shot too. You hear
We gotta go.
several people fall down as you leave the bar.
We have more important things to do than beat up everyone here.
But
Someone
on
says
another
after,
day.
after like 15 seconds of contemplation.
just looks at. I bet she's there. Okay. So, the three of you hop back in the van. You know what you would need to, defeat this here podium, prevent yourselves from being overcome, as it were. But the only thing remaining is to, well, get inside that there school. On your approach, you see that for the most part, the school is pretty closed up. There doesn't appear to be a lot of lights on. It's late, obviously, and there are only like 2 or 3 cars outside the building.
Can we hear any noise coming from
There's
inside?
nothing that you can hear, even as you like park and get close. It's just pure silent.
Maybe we made it in time. Let's go.
Oh, I hope so.
Do you guys want me to pull up the map again, or you good?
Might be good for
Yeah.
reference.
Thinking.
You guys end up in the parking lot on the east side of the building. You know where the auditorium is and where the gymnasium where was the most likely places the Crushball team would have set up. But you don't see a way in. Doors are locked and lights are off for the night.
Wow, I guess they made it with time to spare, huh?
You don't think? Well, I mean, assuming they didn't get in, do you think we should just wait?
I don't think we can wait any longer.
Oh, right.
It'd be better to stop them before they start.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how to get in.
We have badges. Do they protect us from liability in any way?
They do.
Hot damn.
In service,
That's good to know.
In service to the city, your job would make sure a lot of people are not harmed. So there's leeway given.
Well, I mean, if it's an emergency, I guess we don't have a lot of choice. I don't like doing this though. I think it gives us a bad look.
You ain't lying.
I am perfectly willing for Victoria to smash windows and break down doors. But if Zelen wants to do it, I bet it'd be way cooler.
Well, Zelen's just gonna walk up to the front doors, grab the handles, and wrench.
Give me a strength roll. Roll to be very powerful.
I'm very powerful.
10.
That is a 10. It's not bad. Yeah, you yanked the most. The doors give way to you, and there is no alarm that sounds, which is odd. As you get further inside, the quietness is almost eerie now. The halls are still, and the linoleum floor beneath you squeaks ever so slightly with every step. The auditorium in front of you is closed, but you could potentially open it very similar way. And the from where you guys would be standing, you can see inside the gymnasium, which is also dark.
I just want to roll intuitive really quick on the silence and such.
For sure. 6.
The 6.
Okay.
If anything more might be happening in this situation.
You have the intuitive skill, right?
Yeah.
It should be.
Oh, it's 2 base. Sorry.
Yeah. roll some more d6. Let's see what happens.
One more.
No. Okay, so 6. So you the quietness is strange, but it's also expected. Like I said, you only saw 2 cars out there, and whoever is here, they don't appear to be around either one of these areas. Perhaps a search of the school might yield more information, but as of right now, it's just you guys.
I opened the doors to the auditorium.
Okay, you open the
be
doors.
Careful.
You open the doors to the auditorium, and you are met with a skeleton.
Oh!
Ah!
How seasonal.
Is that what Zelen said?
No, she is nonplussed by the skeleton. Assuming
It just
that
falls against her face.
So on the skeleton's chest is a flyer for the Wallaheen like school. What?
Not where I expected it to happen.
The Wallaheen?
Yeah.
Okay. The celebration at the school. It says on the flyer itself. Attention students, your Crushball team is pitching in and helping to create the decorations for our school-wide Wallaheen event. Dress in your spookiest clothes and bring your most ghoulish of costumes for a special day at school next Monday. the uh, the flyer kind of goes into like special events and stuff the school will be having, but other than a really cool picture of a carved pumpkin, there's not much more information.
Oh, that gave me a spook.
Huh. Just prodding the skeleton.
Beyond the skeleton, you can kind of make out what appear to be like streamers and stuff inside the dark auditorium, and the stage outside of several lights that are kind of always on. There's nothing else there. There's no podium or anything.
Mm-mm.
Are they having some kind of holiday celebration at an off-site location?
It does not appear to be on the flyer. It does not list another location. It seems to all the events would be happening at the school.
I don't know why I feel so inclined to ask the skeleton is fake, of course.
Do you ask the skeleton if it's fake?
Sure.
I ain't fake.
Holy shit. Whoa. Okay, now that that's over. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I was thinking
you
what
sure?
needed to be done, and yet for some reason my brain was like, you should ask if the skeleton's real, even though it isn't.
Yeah, what can I help you with?
Well, damn, that's really cool. Hey, how you know where all the people are in the podium?
Podium? No. I didn't see any podium, but I did see people here just a little while ago. Like, he takes his finger off and puts it on his wrist like a watch. Like an hour ago.
Ah, shit. How many people were there? Like a bunch of teachers and stuff, or?
Yeah, some teachers, like 3 or 4 of them.
Well, where'd they go? Did you see?
Oh, they went off towards the principal's office.
Are you a student?
No, I'm a volunteer.
Okay.
I skeleton all around the city.
Yeah, I think I've seen you around, actually.
Yeah, you might have seen me.
Thank you.
Not a
Keep
problem.
up the good work.
Will do. He then goes back to being inert with his jaw slightly hanging open.
He volunteers as a decoration.
So, yeah.
God bless him.
Not just a decoration for like studies and stuff. If you need a skeleton.
He's your guy.
You can always count on me. Call Rib.
Carl Rin?
Call Rib.
Call Rid. Call Rid.
Rib.
Got
R-I-B.
rib.
Yeah.
I can't hear
Ribs.
today. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I should have known because obviously it's you, so it has to be a pun.
Favorite snack bee.
Give me them ribs. But Rib did tell you that there were people headed over to the principal's office.
Rib skeleton. We better go.
But yeah, booking it.
Okay.
Puff, puff.
You huff puff over to the principal's office, where inside you see a bunch of unconscious teachers.
Oh, that's not good.
Gonna try to shake them awake.
The first person you see in there is Brent Lasco, the person who hired you for this, and the Centaur, Coach O'Doul, certain couple other teachers. I'm assuming you shake one of the two you already know.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say Brent, you shake him and you oh dear, huh? Oh no, what am I doing here?
Oh,
What
good.
are you doing here?
Oh no, it would appear that we were knocked unconscious. Oh, that's not good.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was on a business call, preparing for the Wallaheen event, and I was planning to get my to get my angel costume, and oh boy,
Where were you making this call?
I was right in the principal's office there. I am the principal, you see. And I was just using the phone, and there is a phone off the hook inside. And then all of a sudden, nothing.
Time to shake awake the centaur coach.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
This is the last thing Victoria wanted to do.
I'm gonna need you to pull back on whatever the hell you do when you talk, and just tell me what the last thing you remember doing was.
All right. So I was walking in all year, and
What the hell did I just tell you?
I, I I don't know how I can be more clear. I was walking into all ear, and
The what?
the all HALL all ear HERE. It's simple words.
I have no idea what the fuck you're saying, dude.
Continue speaking.
Understood. So, yeah, I was walking into all ear, and see, Glasgow was calling us all for get ready for the event. We're about to do the big old MMT merger thing, and then all of a sudden, all of us teachers are on the ground unconscious, right? What is that? What's the world coming to, huh? People messing up.
The merger?
Yeah. Oh yeah. MMT is paying for a bunch of programs that's gonna get students elevated and interested in the business side of things, get them on the fast track to working somewhere reputable like MMT. And I got a bunch of my students getting ready for it. Crushball team wasn't super on board, but hey, life ain't all about what you want. Come on.
Life is all about what you want, actually, but we're gonna have to get back to that later.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
okay.
How many other unconscious people are in here? Or
There's only like 2 more.
get them all.
All right. While those people are being woken up,
Mhm.
Zellen's gonna turn to Brett and say, "So the podium and the bowl are powerful, dangerous artifacts.
Oh, yeah. They were never supposed to be used in such a capacity. There were more like I was using. Like, I have trouble with public speaking, and the podium, it makes people listen when I say things.
It's. I mean, look, I get it, but that seems like a real irresponsible use of something that intense. I think it's that stuff is serious business.
Miss Root assured me that it would never really get out of hand as long as I was the only person who used it. I never thought a student would think to take it from us.
Miss Root?
Annabelle Root.
Are you immune to the effects of the podium?
While you're standing behind it, yeah.
No. You've stood behind it so many times. Have you developed an immunity?
Oh, no. It's pretty complete. Even he, like, his eyes go wide, and he. Oh no, she used it on us. Oh jeez, what a stinker. Oh no.
You can use the podium to make people unconscious?
If you tell them to fall unconscious, they will oblige.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's really.
Jeez, I thought they were just gonna tell you to change up some funding or something.
If that's her goal, I don't know why she hasn't done it yet.
My theory that I have developed now is that they're going to sell the podium for funding for the team.
Oh, that would be bad. We can't lose the. You guys have to work a little faster.
Right. Well. Is the security stuff still going? Maybe they didn't. It looks like they were kind of in a hurry. Maybe we can see where they might have direction they might have gone?
Oh, that's a good idea. Let me get the cameras up and started Brent kind of stumbles up to his feet and runs over to the cameras. Oh, no, they're all empty.
They were the opposite. They were very careful.
Yeah, they knew to mess with the cameras once. It makes sense that they would do it on their second crime.
Mm-hmm.
They have gone.
Coach, where would the Crushball team go for a mass brainwashing?
Well, if I was part of the team, biggest place I would go. Oh, wait, got it. Here we go. He digs around like a desk and pulls out one of the flyers that was on the skeleton. Yeah, right here. There's a big pep rally happening. All the student body and the faculty is supposed to be there. And if I were a betting man, I would be betting that that's where it would happen. Everybody's there. You get all the talking happen, and then everybody's going Zunko. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What? No, we don't have time. Anyway.
I'm not a betting man on account of their gambling problem, but if I was,
I used to be.
Listen, I haven't gambled in 37 minutes.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
We don't have time for that.
This was the joke.
Well, we can discuss that one at a later date. Anyway.
Yeah, but I would bet they're over into the Crushball field. Yeah. We're might be setting up and preparing. Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
Wait.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
We need to. Okay. We might know where they are, but we need to actually be careful now this time because this is serious stuff. You saw it, like they just knocked them out. You can just tell people to go to sleep.
I told
That's
you
not
I have a
good.
plan.
Yeah, but are you gonna be faster?
I think I'm pretty fast.
It's just maybe has anybody got earmuffs?
Oh,
I might be able to turn off my ears.
just
Okay. Does anybody have some
audiosensory.exe has stopped working.
Searching for solution.
Cancel. So, the Crushball field is outside the school, not very far away. It's just like across the street, in a big stadium environment. Though, I will ask now: is there any precautions or anything you want to do now before you head over there?
Essentially, Victoria is into making an entrance, so she'll be close when she does stuff, probably, as opposed to doing it right now and then showing up ready.
So, was it canon or a joke that the van has an incredible sound system?
It has an incredible sound system. That is canon.
Daisy, I think we should drive the van onto the field.
All right. I mean,
All this is gonna be sweet. Okay.
On our approach, we play music very loudly so that we can't hear anything from the outside of the van.
that's gonna wake so many people up.
You ain't wrong.
Victoria's
It's not
going.
that late.
Victoria's going to station herself atop the van and is just going to have some headphones on plugged into her amp that she carries around on her hip.
Victoria's
And
gonna
is just
be
going to play
that
her own
bitch.
music. Yeah. Until we get closer.
I'm into it. Okay.
Expect nothing less.
Only listen. Expect louder if possible. Okay. So, the plan is to drive in the middle of the field and then just fucking jam session, right?
Blast.
Something like that.
Okay. Okay.
If there's enough noise, I can approach the podium without fear and acquire it.
You are. So, as you guys approach the stadium, it is about now that you can start hearing a very faint noise. There is something shimmering around the stadium, like almost like a bubble, but it's hard to see from a distance. As you draw closer, it's a little easier to make out, but there is some sort of force that is keeping sound in, because there is very clearly voices coming from the area as you pass through it in the van.
Oh,
Yeah.
that does explain a lot.
As you guys drive further, you can see people standing in the parking lot of the parking lot of the stadium. They are holding their hands up and casting spells. Perhaps what is keeping this place up. Boop. And very, very characteristically, the Crushball team is situated around the entrances. They are guarding 2x2 at each point of entrance, and inside you can hear a voice that is speaking to people, muffled, but you can hear a female voice. Mm-hmm. How do you approach, I guess, is my question to you.
Approximately how far from like the center are we?
Not super far. You're like, say, 60 yards.
Okay.
Unless
Unless anybody has anything they'd like to do, Victoria
Daisy
could go off.
Put some cotton balls in her ear and starts flooring it.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Trust. I love it.
Okay.
And Zelen, cranks the stereo inside the van.
For what the cotton balls are for.
Aw.
She has big ears.
It's very loud.
She's extra afraid of sound-based mind control.
It's a pretty strong stuff.
You know how susceptible I am to this?
So as you guys burst onto the field, the first thing in your way is two Crushball players. Daisy, you're driving.
She honks.
Okay. 6 and 5. They hop out of the way just in time.
She wasn't gonna play chicken that hard, but that's fine.
As you just dash forward. As you dash forward into the field, you are met with a sight. Every student from the school and almost every other teacher are in the stands, zonked out of their minds, just kind of staring down at the field. They all spot you, and the noise you are playing is loud, but it is being dampened. On the podium itself, Gopher is standing, and she spots you, and she kind of like her brow furrows, and she like takes her bat and like bangs it against the side of the podium, which is louder than it has any right being. It kind of thunders throughout the stadium. You hear her just kind of shout to the audience. People of Hark High, we have our very first guest. She snaps, and the sound of the horn is also dampened.
Mm-hmm.
As you're speeding towards her, I would like to thank you guys for saving me the trouble of having to find you. Now stop. Daisy, your foot comes off the pedal.
Can hear her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
She's very loud in this area that is supposed to be quiet. The van begins rolling to a stop.
You need to do something now, please.
Okay.
These
It's
cotton
fine.
balls aren't working.
Can't hear Daisy whatsoever, but it's time.
Help.
God, I have to put this into words. Fine, I'll do my best.
I believe in you.
Oh God, I'm not great at describing things, so please bear with me. Let's see. So, Victoria stands up upon the van, and she quickly floats up a few feet in the air, and
Oh, shit.
light effects begin to bloom and envelop around her. I'm trying not to say it looks like blank, but
it's fine. You're doing great.
Tendrils of red neon lights encircle and envelop her, and when they released in small bursts of energy, you can see that she is taking upon a new costume, and these effects also bring into vision a few new props. There are now 2 enormous speakers. About what size are they? They're probably about the size of the van each.
Oh, those are big. Those are big boys.
There's also various, like sort of stylized synth-looking instruments. There's drums. There's a keyboard. They all look like they're sort of made out of these similar red neon lighting effects. There's also fog machines. We're still going in.
Everybody's going in.
And she continues to rise higher until her transformation is complete, and she sits high in the air above the entire stadium. And she calls out to the crowd. Her voice sounds as though it is amplified through it is amplified through these giant speakers.
What do you say?
God, do I make this a joke? It has to be anime, so I shouldn't.
Animes can tell jokes.
Okay, so she's just going to start off with a scream.
Just yells at the audience.
Yeah, she's going to start off with a scream.
Okay. Can you perform for this audience for me? With your
Sure.
loudest scream? Give me them big yells.
Uh,
In real life.
oh, me?
No.
If you wanna.
I thought you meant the check. I don't believe I could do any justice to it. I've done a little practicing, but I'm not good. I'm not at a point where I feel like I can really do this
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
personally.
make me that check.
Would that just be the performer check, or would I add anything else in there given that the transformation is in effect?
I'll give you an extra d6 because you're being double boosted by the van speakers.
Not great.
That is a 3. So these massive speakers, they just emit sound over the audience. The scream like in a wave washes over the audience. And Gopher takes a step back before she like steals herself and like grabs a hold of her bat and then just like flips it around, and it looks like a microphone has been installed on the bottom of it, or at least taped there. And she returns your scream with another. And she does it a little bit louder. Maybe driven on by her desire to see her teammates succeed. She just lets a yell out, "Shut up!" And sit down. So your equipment and everything is still hovering, but you feel yourself get like forced downwards. It's not entirely complete. You seem to be protected by your own sound emissions.
Cool. Well, if just a yell doesn't work, then it's time to utilize everything. Just scream one more time, but this time it's leading into a full song.
Oh, okay. I'll have to add it in a song here. So while you are just shouting Daisy Zellin, you can see that the bubble of like sound reduction that was around just about everywhere is being repelled by Thorn. Thorn, can you give me one more performance check?
Samuel?
Yeah. As you duel the sound. That's a 6. That's better. As you duel in the air, the crowd looks torn. Some of them are sort of starting to move along with the music, while others have stiffened further. Angry Wimpy Death Metal Scream or High Pet Psych Glam Metal Scream? Probably the Glam Metal. For Gopher, sorry. Yeah. For Victoria, what is it?
For Victoria, it's definitely closer to death metal.
So, like I said, you can see like the bubble's been reduced as it like as Thorn is fighting against it with just a barrier of sound. What do you two do? In front of the little where the podium is set up, you can see clad in like spaceman costumes and like a cowboy costume. There's 2 Crushball players who are defending Gopher.
Are they on the ground or are they up on like a raised platform?
These 2 are on the ground. Metal
Daisy,
okay.
if you don't want to hit them with the van, just drive me closer.
I'll try. Is it still like hard to actively do things that was not the order?
It's let up now that her focus is elsewhere. So you can drive, but I will need you to make me a vehicle check.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she actually has the thing. No, it's baseline. It's not a professional driver.
2d6.
Five.
Yeah. So you start driving closer, tearing up the grass on the turf. As the match, the screaming match in the heavens continues. The Crushball players like move to intercept the car. And they look a little bit stronger than they did before. With a 6, yeah, they the two of them run into the car and start holding it. You're pushing them back because you're a car, but they are surprisingly powerful as they are impeding your progress even a little bit. You're still about 30 yards away from the stage.
All right. Zelen is gonna get out the window and climb onto the hood and kick one of them in the face.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
Just a regular attack. Face kicking. Yeah, it's only a 4.
Okay. You kick him in the face. He reacts, but he does not let go of his grip. He looks hurt, but they look also a little zonked out, as if they are, doing this outside of their own selves. Victoria.
Yes.
While you are screaming, from like behind the raised platform, like a rock is thrown in your direction. I need you to roll me defense.
Time to get hit by a rock. Oh, do I get any extra evasiveness for flying?
It wouldn't. Nah, not really.
Okay.
Especially because you're probably kind of focused on what you're doing.
Yeah.
5, yeah. So the rock kind of flies and it gets you. It gets you pretty good. It hits you solid. Dealing.
That's solid.
Not that solid. Yeah, it's gonna take 4. It's not that much damage. As it does hit you though, that does disrupt your concentration, and you are blown backwards by the scream, the amplified scream of Gopher, who smiles to herself and shouts, "You can't stop us! This is for our future!" So, you three, think about this point. I'm gonna ask you to roll some initiative.
It might have become an official fight.
Yep.
6.
Good 6.
Nice. 3.
10.
Jeez.
Somebody out there is very quick.
Let's go for. That's a 12.
Yeah. Jeez. Some random goon is also extremely fast.
Wow.
So, Gopher looks down. Let me add an initiative tracker here. Boop. Gopher looks down to see you guys are much closer than you were before, and she just kind of goes, "Okay, fine. I'll show you what this thing can do." Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. She simply yells, "Attack!" and the crowd gets up.
Oh dear. Dynasty Warriors Zelen.
Kinda.
Time to whip out the very big sword.
Let's see. What did everybody get? Daisy got a 4. That's pretty good. That's a good roll. I got a 4 here for Victoria. And
The turn order, you might be on a different page than us.
We don't see anything.
I believe I am. Whoops.
Yeah.
Which means I will need
I was wondering, you were directing a couple things and I was not seeing.
I will need to add these.
Oops.
Whoopsie daisel. Oh, actually, here. You guys still can't see the initiative, right?
Oh, we
No,
can
we're good.
see.
We can now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. it's entirely based on Paige. That's silly. Thanks, Roll20.
Apparently.
Sure.
Oh, Gopher's so pretty.
She's
Yeah.
very pretty. So
So is the pug.
yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
See you out there. See you out there. Compliments.
Yeah.
So let's do this turn order real quick. Boop. So the crowd moves
Got 'em.
first. The crowd is going to be represented by the goons in front of you. As you are swarmed by hundreds of people in the van, and they just move with ferocity in a pack to like stop you. So the crowd is going to make a couple of swings at you. Okay, so this would be this number. So 1, 2. Zelen, you on the hood get the first one with a 12. Roll me defense or counter if you'd like.
I'm just gonna try and defend.
Not a bad idea.
Well, I mean, this isn't. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, I take 7 times damage, whatever they got.
That's gonna be a heft. Boom, 21. Take 21 points of damage there.
Ouch.
Ooh.
As the crowd just like they grip and tear and claw at you as you defend yourself against the many hands grubbing at you, the big old guippers.
Guippers.
Not again.
Thank God.
Daisy, that there 5 was for you though.
Oh, I better roll a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Huge defense.
The
Jeez.
knob of the beast.
Jeez. Yeah, they
Rolls
try
up
to
the window.
get inside. You're just like, nope.
I like to imagine it's like one of those manual windows that you have to like roll.
This man's old. It's built like a tank, though.
God. Okay.
It is armored. We did decide this.
It is, which is why it's very tough and that'll come into play later, probably. But yeah, the crowd is on top of Zelen and Daisy, just surrounding them. It is Moon or Gopher's turn. She is going to look up at you, and she's going to say, Victoria. She's going to look up at you, Thorn, and she's going to say, Salt. She's going to reach behind the podium, pick up a ball that has spikes on it, throw it up in the air, and bat it at you.
Jeez.
Crush ball.
Crush ball, baby.
You forgot.
6. Make me a defense
Wow.
roll. Yeah.
Wow, I need to make a perfect roll.
I believe in you.
Why? Batard's curse has fallen to me.
Well, I mean,
You just gotta
you can
roll
you
something.
can roll
good.
1 6 or 2 3s,
It's possible. Yeah, you got
or
options.
anything more than 2 3s.
You got options.
Gotta have Thorn's confidence. Let's go.
Believe in me that believes in you. It's
Why did you believe in me?
All right, so that's 2. All right.
It's gonna be all dramatic.
Yeah.
You take 14 points of damage as that ball hits you square in the stomach, leaving a battle-scarred injury.
It's okay. It's beautiful. She's a magical girl now, so her blood is all rose petals.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Gopher points the bat at you and says, "You can't stop us. The forces to do anything. Our burning youth will save us." Zelen.
All right. Zelen is going to debut a new weapon.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
She's gonna reach back, to the roof of the van with her left arm, and kind of just yank a bunch of plates that are gonna stick to her arm and
Ooh.
form the really big shield.
Oh shit! Okay, nice. Defensive, an option. Okay. What you gonna do with this really big shield, though?
I just try and like bash people out from in front of the van so we can continue getting closer.
Okay.
And I need to look up if clumsy applies to attacks or defense. It's attacks, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Her attacks are less good now, but she can still apparently roll all right.
6. Okay, the crowd will make a defense. They are not good defensively because they are just so hittable. Okay.
Hit us, please.
That is a 2. As you.
Oh.
Yeah,
They're very bad at defense.
because they are too many people.
Ah, yeah. You're probably going to run into one.
It's very hard to miss them. Yeah. So how much damage do you do with that?
That one is a just 3 damage multiplier.
Okay.
So
12
the 12.
Okay. You bash at the people, clearing a way for Daisy to drive, making Daisy's next check a lot easier.
Hell yeah. Can I go before you be? Just to maybe hopefully make things easier for you
Sure.
going forward. Be supportive before you unleash
Mhm.
the raw energy.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. So as the crowd is being dispersed forcibly, the path opens up a bit, and you kind of have a battering ram on the front with Azelle in there, Daisy.
Right. I wanted to see if I could utilize evasive while driving, and
No.
Daisy's tack is basically needs to make a more roundabout way. I mean, she has a battering ram, but like she needs to start swerving a little more because I don't think brute force is going to make this work.
The thing is, you're surrounded by people.
Well, yeah, the first
direction.
move is to hit reverse.
Okay.
Although,
In that case, sure. If you're not going deeper in.
well, yeah, you start by going backwards,
Okay.
and then she's gonna try and figure out how to weave through.
Make me a roll to drive plus your evasive with a 6.
6.
Okay, so you reverse out and
Whatever advantage.
you reverse out and the crowd begins to just move after you. Little bit of scary speed there. But you're in a van, so it's mostly just people chasing after you. As you start making you're driving backwards away from them. Where were you headed with this? Like, did you want to head back towards the stage around them, or?
Well, yeah, it's like she's like immediately clocks into reverse. Anybody holding on to the van still is going to slip a little, or get dragged, and then kind of whip back a little, and then start trying to kind of serpentine through gaps towards the stage still, but like trying to look for openings, smaller amounts of people to brush aside with the shield.
All right, Daisy. I'm going to need you to roll me something for the van. Can you roll me 66?
Okay. That's every different number.
You got a 6. You got a,
except for 2 3s.
You got a 6. Okay, so 6 to 1 is 5. Eesh.
3 could have been a 6, and the result wouldn't change.
Nope. So we got 30. Okay, so you serpentine out and you begin weaving back and forth. The people that were hanging on or like trying to grab onto the van either get left behind or fall off. They attempt to cut you off, but you're just booking at this point. A lot of people get slapped out of the way using the back of the van. Um, and Zelen, while Daisy's driving backwards, the stage is much closer than it was before. You could jump off towards it on your next turn if you'd like.
Yeah, I might do that.
Mm-hmm. But speaking of about the stage, Thorn, you've been yelled at and hit with a spiky ball. What you gotta say about that?
Okay. Oh, can I make up a speech? Okay, let's. Thorn hits the guitar solo segment of her song, so there's no vocals to sing here. So she takes the time to speak,
Mm-hmm.
and she addresses Gopher and says, "You accuse me of touching your minds, but you're the one using these magical relics to control all of your peers. I don't need anything like that. You all have to tell yourselves how much you love me."
Damn.
Can you just roll charisma for me?
I might have to use drama dice on this because if it fails, this will make it look so stupid. Oh, thank God.
Or you don't. Maybe you crush it.
maybe you just
12.
You just destroy this speech. Okay, so the podium has a special ability. 6. So she, if she does a similar roll, a charisma roll, she gets a 6 automatically. But she did not get anywhere as high as you did. So, she yells to the people, "We only," and she falters as she notices that some of her teammates are being slapped around by a van behind her. And your words touch the audience. They hear you and respond. And there is a very swift and powerful chant of Thorn going on in the audience as people are fucking vibing to the music. There's a guy.
That's the first Wound Clown follower. That's awesome.
And Gopher looks around and she looks like distraught. She like literally throws down the bat and the microphone and like moves to start helping her teammates up out of the crowd and onto the stage, worried about their safety. You have totally overcome the artifact's effect. Currently the crowd is, slowly snapping out of it, but more and more of them are chanting along in unison and like just headbanging to the music. To that end, some of the crowd stops fighting.
It's one guy though. He's still really gung ho about it.
It's
fight.
not one guy. It's like 10 or 12
I know.
people. mostly the Crushball team.
We're gonna fight.
So the Crushball team, they like they stop what they're doing, and some of them have been hit by the van. Some of them are like confused and don't know where to go, so they start running towards the stage away from you and surround Gopher. Then they do something kind of probably a little out of character. They all get on their hands and knees and bow their heads.
To Gopher?
To you. Gopher sees this and kind of shouts at them to get up. this fight isn't over. And that's gonna be her turn. As she looks at you at the van, and she kind of like scowls. She takes a running jump at the van. And either one of you can do something about this. As she pulls out some brass knuckles from inside of her jacket. And she yells, "Devastation Punch, Meteor Impact."
Smojo it, just reverse.
I don't know if y'all have enough time. As she just starts, like, with a glint in her eye, she starts, like, falling towards the van with a lot of speed. Oof.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's her ultimate move.
Nice.
Suppose that's fitting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll phew. Well, I will attempt to stand in defense of the van.
All right.
Get the cross
Say
counter.
no.
That is a no.
That's a 7.
That's a fairly big no.
Okay.
Drama
The
dice?
good news is, because I have this shield, her damage multiplier is reduced by 3.
That is very good news.
Thank God.
So I don't take 49 damage or whatever it would have been.
You do not take 49 damage. You just take 15.
Ooh.
I still have HP.
You still have 4.
Yeah.
So the devastation impact, it, like, she flies at you and you are able to take the brunt of it. There's a moment where she comes into you and all sound cuts out entirely as the world goes black and white. And Zelen, you just feel you just feel like a tearing sensation at every extremity of you. But you reflect black the blow, preventing it from hitting the van, and sending Gopher flying backwards. She is, like, the team gets up and catches her, and surround her, and the others, fill in spots and still bow to you. But I think that is where we will end that combat.
Aw. Let him
Has
move.
taken no blood.
I know you did. I'm sorry, but you also super won.
That van is like indented into the earth a little bit.
Poor van. Oh my God. I'm a little surprised it managed to survive as long as it did. So honestly,
It's a little banged
Well,
up.
no, it's just it's mostly fine. It's just the force the impact sank the tires like half a foot.
rip the van. I guess we need an upgrade now.
Gotta call a tow truck.
I hear the new models have seat warmers.
They're pretty good.
It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
As
Oh God, I hope it's gonna be fine.
the crowd is loving the music. The team speaks directly to Daisy and Zelen, who are on the ground. They kind of say it in unison. Please do not do this. We need this podium so that we are not forced to not be a part of the team anymore. Please let us win.
No.
Daisy exits the van. She's like has a very conflicted look on her face. I mean, Zelen gave the good answer, but
Gopher struggles to her feet, and she if this was still going, she would not be able to take actions this turn. But she kind of, like, using the support of one of her teammates. Fine, you can take the stupid podium. The team just kind of in unison goes, "No, wait, go, no, don't. Oh, Bloof, what are we gonna do? Oh no, Blork."
And other blue names.
Listen, coming up with these is hard.
Blimmy!
That's right.
Oh, Blint.
Oh man, Blunt. What's
Oh,
up?
believe.
Oh. Oh, Blorp. Gopher grabs her bat.
Oh, Blumbo.
Damn it. Oh, Blimity and Blythen.
Bloodward. Okay, I'm done.
My name is Blidward Spolium. She points her bat at you, Zelen. I don't know if you understand this, but I'm not doing this for myself or to, I don't know, take over the stupid city or whatever. I want to help my teammates. When...
Oh,
Go ahead, sorry.
well, you'll have to come up with something else.
It's not in my hands. When Lasco and the other teachers make the deal with that fucking company, then the Crushball team is going to be cut. They're going to move us all into the business programs, and I promise you a bunch of my teammates aren't going to make that cut. A lot of these guys only have this to fall back on.
Daisy looks at her shoes for a little bit.
Can I say that Thorn has essentially wrapped up her song and can come down to speak?
Yeah, sure.
Floats down between everybody.
Yeah, does she still have the costume?
Yes.
Magical.
Okay.
Oh.
Listen. Where do you think you are? The school isn't the whole fucking world. You showed a lot of passion today, and maybe you can convince the people at your school that you can get the funding for what you want. But if you can't, what's to stop you from just still doing it?
Gopher roots around in her pocket and pulls out $20 that she got from Daisy.
Victoria's gonna walk over and she's gonna pull out the crumpled $270-ish that she totally stole from those job offers. Though I am generously saying she spent $30 on Starbucks, but whatever, I could believe
That's a lot
it.
of money. Yeah.
And
I could
real
spend 30
one.
at Starbucks.
she's gonna drop it into her hand.
Okay.
Warbucks, I'm sorry.
$4,
Thank you.
yeah, sorry, Big Daddy.
Appreciate you.
Daisy is not going to dump $200 into her hands, but listen, I know this is not a great outcome, and believe me, I know a thing or two about less than ideal outcomes, but if, for what it's worth, I'm going to see what I can do. Well, what can be done about the situation at hand. All you can do is do your best for do your best for what you care for. And well, this isn't it though. You can still make a change, but this is not going to be the way you're going to do it. She just kind of goes on to take care of business with the podium.
Okay.
Mm.
Is the bull there?
It is. It's under the podium.
Done and done.
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
You did. Congratulations. The audience is sort of starting to go, why am I at a concert? This is a Crushball stadium. What is happening? The team has surrounded Gopher, and they're all blubbering and crying. Oh, Gopher, I'm sorry, we crushed team. Blorful, I love you, man. I love you too, man. They are just not having a great time. But you know, they'll maybe figure it out.
Could I try to do one more thing before this gets wrapped up?
Sure.
I don't know if it'd be a check or something, but since she's still here and not yet reverted, she'll do what she will exaggeratedly call an encore performance.
Okay.
And if she could try to sing like a sort of power metal ballad about the great Crushball warriors to the student body, and see if she can spark some sort of renewed interest in Crushball since the ticket sales were going so poorly recently.
Okay. Hey, yo, make me another performer check, but go ahead and get 3 extra d6s.
Damn, okay.
That's a pretty good roll. The performance goes fantastic. The crowd is whatever they were confused about before. They don't care. Free dope music. The team is kind of like they stop crying as Gopher like consoles them, lets them know she'll figure it out, and you know, the whole stadium is just kind of like 306 now. The whole stadium is just kind of feeling this moment. And yeah, that might have an effect on things. I will say, it is at this point that Brent Lasco, the person who hired you for this job, he strolls into the stadium and he goes, "Oh, good, you found the podium, and now we can put it back in the auditorium where it's supposed to go, under more heavy security."
Daisy just looks at him.
Yes, Miss Bunsen.
No. I cannot authorize that. We have to at the very least send this back for analysis. This has proven to be a far more potent artifact than, in both cases, than anticipated. Yeah. We're keep your phone near you.
But he stammers as if trying to say something to you, but never really gets it out.
It's gonna be a lot of paperwork. You might want to double check on that deal with MMT as well. I don't know how, these records are going to be public because we do report to the city, so. Well, I don't know.
But that deal with the Daisy, you have good hearing. Can you roll me perceptive?
Sure. I only have a 2d6.
That's fine, a 4. You hear him go, "Oh no, my bonus! If this doesn't go through, how am I gonna?" He mumbles to himself about money. But other
Well.
than that, congratulations, you three. You've completed your first job.
Hell yeah. So bittersweet.
Daisy's gonna feel extra not bad for what she wants to do as a follow-up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But that's the R part of parts.
Resolve.
It's time to resolve, kids.
It's very important. So you know, as things are wrapping up, Maple arrives in another van, and she, you know, uses her glove to take the bowl, and she's gonna take it back to the warehouse. She's leaving the podium with you guys.
Well, no, Daisy would want that shipped back too.
You want to take both? Oh, you want to?
Well,
Okay, gotcha.
She wants to ship it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
together,
Maple's
together.
here.
Gotcha. Yeah, Maple goes, oh yeah, I take both. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, these need to have probably at least level 3 containment for a little bit.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. 1, 2, 3. Level 3 containment remembered.
You know, the one that's right before 4.
Yep. But after 2, but not 5. It doesn't come after 5.
Yeah, you've gone too far if you've gone there.
Yeah. All right. Don't go too far. Okay. I'll get this like sorted or whatever. Whoa, that's a
Thank you.
cool wood. Hey, everybody, chill out, and the whole crowd starts to chill.
Not if she's touching it with the glove.
It's true.
I know my business.
It's true.
Anyway. Everybody chill out. Just kidding. Can you imagine though?
Can you think it?
I'm gonna go mad with power. Watch.
Check this shit out. Okay. Hi everybody, we're back. I think we're just gonna do things. That's what I said before, but oh boy. How are you guys enjoying the show out there? I'm having a lot of fun. I slept, so like I'm doing way better than normal.
That's great. You should do that more often.
It'd be cool.
Sleeping, yeah, honestly.
Normally I'm real nervous before sessions, but today I was just like, nah, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, Victoria transformed, and that was really cool, and also made a sound clash.
That was pretty fun.
I like that a lot. I'm sorry Zelda
Truly
did not get to do
scenario.
her special move.
One of these days. She's got a bunch of special moves.
We'll have to break it out against 87.
Probably.
That'll be the
On site.
That'll be the
Yeah,
duel.
on site.
I mean, she was at the lighthouse.
Didn't see her.
She was in the crowd, yeah. Anyway, we should get back to things. So after all the people filter out of the stadium, you guys have a moment alone. Maple has collected the podium and the bowl and delivering them back to the home office. And your van is out of the ditch that it found itself in, the little one.
It's just kind of dug into the earth a little. We just gotta tug it out.
Embedded a tiny bit.
In the astroturf.
Yeah. So, Daisy, you said you wanted to, I believe, make a phone call.
Yeah, amidst the paperwork that is part of the R part, because she's probably not Daisy as an early manager and also just a slight perfectionist is probably not going to even bother teaching how to do paperwork right now.
It's a later thing.
It's probably not going to cross her mind that that's probably something she should actually cover. But first order of business though is she's going to make some calls. Where do you? I explained off camera, but what's someone? What's the right person, the right kind of person that she would be going for to accomplish what she was doing?
Very, very specifically, when somebody submits something to like a item collection company like you guys, they'd need to inform the owner, in this case Teresa, where they received that item from. So you would have access to the information you're looking for. The people you would tell would probably be the school board.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so Daisy wanted to maybe make a call to the school board, or at least someone connected to the school board.
Okay, so this is go two ways.
Preps.
If you call the school board, it's going to be pretty boilerplate. It's going to be, okay, we received your message and we will look into
Yeah.
it. If you decide to use connected here, you might get something a little different.
That's what, yeah, I'm going for the connected role.
Okay.
Daisy knows some people. She's been here a while. All over town. Time to roll these 3D dice. That's a 10.
That is a 10. So Daisy, you make some phone calls that get, you get bounced around a couple places before ending up on the phone with, well, let's call them a concerned citizen. You hear a voice over the phone that just goes, "Hello."
Hi. So I was just I'm Daisy Bunsen with ASE Reclamations. I just wanted to make sure information got into the right place. I've been filing a report with the recent incident at
Hark.
I forgot, Arc Arc High School.
Hark High School. HARK.
Hark High School.
There you go.
Hark.
Clark High School.
Blark.
Sorry, tickle in my throat. Hark High School. And this is a city matter, and I just want to make sure these records all in the right place. This paper trail is pretty interesting. Of just it seems like the podium was a direct deal made with a gift made through MMT for certain business deals, and that just seemed interesting. I just wanted to keep that on the right channels.
Thank
and
you. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, just want to make sure that it gets out.
Oh, thank you.
It goes to the right place.
Your candidness in this matter is appreciated and welcome. We will take this into consideration when processing this information about who it should be, whose desk it should run across. Is there any more information you have?
She just kind of goes through the basic logistics of the, I guess, severity of the artifact, just what they've recorded, what the kind of things she will be filing as well.
Okay. There's a moment over the phone before the voice says, "This has all been documented and logged. Your continued assistance is welcome, Miss Bunsen. We appreciate your vigilance and professionalism."
Likewise, just keeping an eye out. Click.
You don't have to say click, man.
Click.
So,
Why isn't it working?
Zella and Victoria, the Crushball team is they're still moping around. They probably helped get the van unstuck, but they're
Oh, I assume we went back to the office, but
oh yeah, if
but
you
no.
want that can also work. I figured this would be like the aftermath before you guys start heading back, but that also works for me.
Unless people have objections, I don't know.
Where did y'all want to talk?
Should have a sober van ride back to the office.
Just entirely
Where we
silent.
all just, you gotta collect yourself on the road a little bit.
Yeah. It'll take Zelda a little bit before she can organize her thoughts enough to communicate them to anyone else.
Okay.
Okay.
Ride back to the office is fairly uneventful. Then, not a lot happening on the streets, as it were.
Picked up McDonald's. Just kidding.
McDonald's.
Wickdonald's.
Thank you.
Get some
Sorry.
McDonald's. Oh, we're definitely getting McDonald's.
tired, hungry.
Yeah. We're getting some bees burgers.
Oh, welcome to McDonald's. Whoa. McDonald's, oh.
Chicken nougat.
Can I get a fucking
bees burger.
Perhaps you would like to try our new special. It is a 25-piece nugget. It is good enough for a family of 4.
That's not pretty
That's-
good.
Oh my god, yeah, that is a new combo. They just have like big ass nuggets, but as a meal.
And it comes with 4 fries as well.
Sponsor us. I just unironically remarked on the actual McDonald's menu live on
Some
Twitch.
COVID deals, maybe.
Yeah.
Feed your family.
Tales of Harvard brought to you by McDonald's.
McDonald's. I'm wubbing it.
I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
And I'm at the office, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Daisy's... Let's say Daisy's doing her thing
Yeah.
while Zelen prepares her stuff.
Mm.
Meanwhile...
In the office. So, Alex, while we're in these nuggets and french fries, listen, I've been thinking, bud, you should probably, like, sleep a little earlier in the day. Maybe that way we can get for work. Ow.
Smack this child.
Don't you ever fucking speak to me again. I mean, what?
Fuck, tell me, shut up. I'm not sleeping.
Does Zella need any more time to gather her thoughts, or shall we continue faffing?
No, if the time is right. She like looks at everyone and goes, I don't They suffered more than I was anticipating when we defeated them. It wasn't as victorious as I was hoping for.
They felt like something they really loved was going to get taken away from them. I guess I can't really blame them for doing whatever the hell they thought would work.
Well, I don't know what could be done for that. Their crime was far too large and noticeable to succeed. But, well,
I don't think it would have worked, but I guess sometimes when you don't have any other options, you can't really do what your brain tells you anymore, and you just gotta do what you feel. 'Cause it's not like you can really just give up on the things you care about, right?
No.
Get it. McDonald's cashier, what are you doing here?
Oh, we accidentally picked up the voice box instead of our food.
Sorry.
Daisy? Oh, she isn't here?
Well, okay, she can enter if...
Yeah. I think it's fine. You can already have done the phone
Okay.
call. Yeah.
What's up?
Been alive for many years. And I respect your accomplishment.
Well, okay, thank you.
Daisy, how do you deal with fear?
I usually well, I can usually run and hide, admittedly. Though I think this past day I've done a lot more running at things than normal, so that's a step. I don't. That's probably not the answer you're looking for. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know. What are you
Sometimes,
scared of?
sometimes when good things happen, I can't enjoy them because they come chained to fear of losing them. And how do you enjoy things when you're afraid?
Well, sometimes. Oh, wow. Sometimes that enjoyment is kind of what you need to ignore the fear. I know that sounds a little backwards, but it does kind of help you push through. Having goals is a good thing, and sometimes the enjoyable things can fuel those goals. I'm sorry. I don't.
Victoria picks up one of the chicken nuggets that they'd ordered, and she says, "Hey, look, it's a nugget, right?
Yeah.
Cool little dude.
Yeah.
It's tasty, right? But if I just leave it around
For the
because I don't
price.
want it to be gone, it'll just sit there and get nasty and moldy, or someone else will take it and eat it. But hey," and then she throws it in her mouth and she starts chewing it.
Cartoon bite sound effect.
Crump. It's enjoyable right now. It's tasty. And then she swallows it. And it's gone. But it was still tasty. I don't think everything is meant to be there forever. But does that make you enjoy it less?
Well, yes, which is the problem, but I will try.
Life is sometimes about finding a balance between that kind of thing. It's real easy to think kind of one direction on it. Um but I guess you gotta I guess sort of it's something you learn to pick what you really want to dwell on. Because you can't really change a lot of stuff, but you can probably manage some things, and that's okay.
I think, like those kids, you can just try your hardest to protect what you want to keep. And I guess if it doesn't work out, you know you did your best. But you have to make sure you do your best.
What a good fact. So, while this heart to heart is happening, there is a little bit of commotion outside as Timothy slides by the door, chicken nugget sauce all over his face.
Isn't he a little old to still be having that problem?
He really gets into the
Messy eater.
He's got it.
Just tearing that shit apart.
Into them nuggies. Yeah. Hey guys. Yeah. You just got going with everybody else for here. He produces 3 envelopes with your paychecks in them.
Oh,
Oh my god, I'm not broke again.
What do you mean not broke again?
Oh, I just gave all my money away.
Oh.
Wow, you sure did, huh?
So.
That's pretty lucky.
A little bit. So everybody, after your regular life stuff is taken care of, you'll have an additional $150, which will be important.
Yeah, I gotta actually keep a note of that.
3 envelopes
full of barbecue sauce.
Guys,
Ripping.
delicious.
Squish.
I'm keeping it secret.
It's
Top secret barbecue sauce. It's a
special sauce.
special recipe.
As
You
Teresa,
going with me on nationals?
as Teresa strolls in past Timony. Right, so, good job, each and every one of you. You did your jobs in an exemplary way. You gathered information, you acted on it, you resolved the situation, but there's one thing that I did not see. Makes the whole mission a failure.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get to that actually.
Okay. See that you do. Because I have something else for you later. The 3 of you. Now I'm off. I must find my fencing sword.
I have
Grotus!
to remind you of the themes.
Grotus, grab me my fencing sword. I will fight a dragon today.
Little shelf.
Thank you, Daisy. There it is. Ha-ha! Parry thrust riposte.
Right.
You hear
Well,
a
like-
roar.
Daisy turns her away from that. Right, like she was saying, we did go through all the steps. I took care of resolve for now. It just occurred to me I probably should have showed you that, but whatever. It's done now. And this is as resolved as it gets. What you're holding in your hand. So, one thing left to do. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for your hard work.
Thank you.
Yeah, we did it.
You did really good out there. Like, really good. Yeah.
You
I could've
make an
done more.
excellent team. Good job, everybody. Fire God the claws.
She'll be okay. I hope.
She emerges through the door, her clothes in tatters, and she's singed. Right, so now that you've been paid, I think it is about time that you pay a visit to the trader. Any self-respecting individual who's part of our industry would make use of this beautiful resource going forward throughout the rest of your careers. Oh, the scales taste like fish. So, if you head to the woods on the edge of town, there will be a wooden hovel. I would use any additional funds that you have to acquire anything you might feel be of use to you in your current position. You have been given a little more on your pay to accommodate use at the traders. Any questions?
This sounds pretty good.
Excellent. She is certainly jerked to the right as she grabs hold of the door frame. Oh, you're still not dead, huh? Well then, I will leave the 3 of you to the rest of your days. Enjoy your time off, and I will see you here bright and early in the morning. I'll have at you! As she flies off towards the right.
Is she actually good at sword fighting?
Extremely.
That was in character.
That's fair.
Extremely.
All right.
Mm.
So with this extra dash, I think if you guys would be okay with it, I linked some magical items in the chat a little while ago in the Discord. If you want to take a look at that, there are some stuff that you can buy for your continuing adventures. So I thought it would be fun to kind of look over that list. If there's anything that catches your eye, I have a little more couple words on it. And each of these items are particularly different. Some of them might be artifacts that were collected and brought here, or useful items, but if there's anything that seems interesting to you, you can grab it. If not, you can save the money for next time. I'll have more stuff. Just let me know what you might pick.
Right now or in the future?
Not right now.
Right now.
Yeah. If there's anything that immediately catches your eye.
The only thing I want right now is the direction arrow.
Okay. So an arrow, when placed on the ground and stepped on, will propel an individual in a single direction. If they're aware, they get a +2 bonus dice to a quick roll, or if they're unaware, they lose their balance and they lose 2 dice. So you can use it as a trap or as like a intentional propulsion.
Pull off the sickest ollie.
These will be very cool. Yes. But if you want to buy that, by all means, you can. You guys can also combine money if there's something bigger you want or something like that. I will mention that some of the more expensive things are one use, like the hyper shoes.
I was kind of hoping to see if he had like body armor.
Okay. So here, let me set the scene a little bit.
Where are we going?
On the edge of town, near the woods, as I said, a small wooden hovel. Inside, as the 3 of you step, if you all go, there is a sweet bubblegum smell that kind of fills the air. Around you are countless piles of items on hand-carved tables. And on the far end of the room, a creature in a cloak, which you can see a single eye through, is sitting in the darkness, swaying back and forth. On its chest is a name tag that says "The Trader," and it's a pretty understood thing in Harbor that while anybody can be the trader, I know this sounds like traitor, but it's trader. And I can't stop myself.
For trading.
Yeah. It is always kind and courteous to refer to the trader as the trader, even if you might know that person.
Trading.
Stop trading.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. I'm the trader.
Man, I wonder who it is. Hello, Mr. the Trader.
Don't ruin my jokes.
What? I was kidding. I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
It's in the future. I'll do
Okay,
it
well,
later.
there's multiple
Way
traders,
to
though.
call the
Yes.
bluff.
There's
Yeah.
multiple traders, though, right?
Yes, it's never the same person, essentially.
Okay.
But yeah,
Rotating career.
you come into the traders this time, and the trader perks up and goes, "Oh, welcome! I'm the trader."
Hello, the Trader.
Yeah.
Is it Mr. the Trader?
How can I be of assistance to you?
We're we're just shopping around. I don't think these two have ever visited your store.
That is untrue. Exter has been
Okay,
here before.
never mind.
Hmm.
Looks over.
What?
Uh-huh.
Just looking.
Just looking. Just not you.
Listen,
It's interesting.
we got a lot of new stuff in here. Maybe there's something I could interest you in.
Zelen
Oh.
points to the arrow. Like that.
Oh, okay. I like it. All right, boys. Grab her the old arrow there. That'll be 130 smackle rolls.
Shade. And I wanted to know if you had anything in terms of body armor.
Indeedy do I do. Tell you what though. I got you a deal, see? You want some armor? 100 bones. I get you some armor.
She hands over 300.
Excellent.
All of the Renee money.
Yeah.
All right, so Zelen, you can go ahead and add armored to your sheet as a gear option.
Aha.
Yes.
Just one rank, I assume?
Yeah. But it's permanently on your sheet, so you can, when you guys level up, you can add points to it like normal. But it is, armor you bought from the trader. And you got a cool arrow. Anybody else?
Oh my god, guys, check out this cloak. Like, hear me out. If we all get one, we can just like be in a movie all the time together.
So you're talking about the cloak of accompaniment for 20 bucks.
Yes.
A cloak when donned will act inactivated, will provide the needed musical accompaniment to any situation.
That is pretty cool.
It's only 20.
I think you should get it.
What?
I don't know. It would really flatter you.
Oh, come on, you guys. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, okay.
I'm so happy. I thought they'd both just say no.
Daisy, do you also partake?
Daisy ceded to peer pressure from her from her subordinates.
Daisy, what would your music be?
Well, I don't know. It'd probably be pretty boring.
You never know unless you find it.
Fine.
Hey, everybody gets a cloak of accompaniment. Awesome. 20
Yeah,
bucks.
nice.
Let's see. Daisy's also gonna go for the tavern tape.
Okay. The tavern tape. Magically infused tape. When donned on the fingers, gain 2 extra dice on games like darts or cards. You're also more resilient to drinks and gain the same bonus to endurance rolls used to hold alcohol. Oh,
Might be useful.
those will give you a good rough and tumble look. You look like a real street tough. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I'll try. This gum is pretty good. I'm gonna take some gum too.
I like a good gum myself. Good gum, $1. A large pack of 50 pieces of gum.
What? That's such a bargain.
it's a pretty good deal.
It's 50 pieces, man. Yeah.
It's a lot of gum.
Grab that.
Gonna get some gum too.
Okay. Daisy and Thorn, get gum. Anything else? Anybody, by all means. Buy all the stuff you want.
Okay.
I might save the rest of it.
That's fair.
I'm trying to think of what is in her budget that would catch her eye and shop. Not smart, but Victoria.
Don't be smart. Be Victoria.
Oh, Daisy's gonna grab Seeing Eye Curse.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you get a sheet of it, so you can use it one time.
Right.
Okay.
Um,
Seeing I curse. A curse per sheet. You can use this by having the target focus on it for a short time, and they gain -2 weakness until the scene's over. So it's like a seeing eye puzzle or picture. You know what I mean?
Magic eye.
Magic eye
Magic
picture.
eye.
That's what it is. Magic eye picture. But you get them to stare at it, and they go, they become
What the hell?
drained. You were saying, B?
oh, not if I'm interrupting.
I was just describing the item.
Okay. Victoria would also like to get the found and lost rings, probably because she just likes what they look like.
Okay. So the found and last rings, 2 rings. One always points to the other ring, and one always points and moves in the best way to avoid the other ring. So I guess to describe them, they're like these 2 metallic bands with a like metal disc on the top that will point towards the other one, or in the other one's case, point away from it as hard as it can.
Okay, not like actively moving away from each other, because
No.
I was like, they're just constantly in motion.
They don't move from each other, but like if say you're wearing the found ring, you can always find the person with the lost one. But if somebody's wearing the lost one, they will know how to. They could like, oh, go this way to avoid the other person.
Right.
Yeah. I like that one.
I was thinking
Effectively,
of that one.
the lost ring is just a very inaccurate found ring.
Yeah. I think it has lots of applications. So before this session, I came up with 200 magical items, and then I pulled down a list for y'all to buy from this time.
Victoria's going to try to wear both rings at once because she just thinks they look cool, and obviously that's probably not really going to functionally work out.
So you know the one ring points to the other one. The other one is like it's pointing like in every direction to like telling you to get away from yourself.
Freaking out. So she'll take off the
Cool.
lost ring,
Mhm.
and she'll kind of frown at it, and then she'll turn to Zelen and Daisy and say, "Hey, either of you want a ring?"
I'll take it.
And she tosses it to Zelen then.
Zelen, you have a lost ring. You will have a difficult time finding where Thorn is.
Well, I mean, only if I'm following the directions of the ring.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Anything else? Anybody else want to buy any other cool magical things? So far, we got gum, some magic rings, some tape, puzzle that tricks you, and some armor. Also, a magical arrow.
I think I'll
That's good.
Okay.
save up for now.
Gotcha. I will mention that the items that are here will probably not be coming back because we got a lot to go through.
You did say we just got $150, right?
Correct. Plus the
Okay.
money you had from before, if you had it still.
Nope.
That's fair. I also said if you, like I said, you can combine money or share it if you want something. Ask your friends.
Actually, I'll grab a lock stick.
Okay. Daisy gets a lock stick. Subtract the relevant money. The lock stick is a medium-length wooden stick that, when struck against the lock on a door, will make unlocking it much easier. Determined by me. I'll be fair, but it's $40.
Dink dink.
All right. So, with your magical items in tow, the 3 of you are pretty officially involved in the reclamation business inside of the city harbor. So there's only one more thing we need to do.
File the paperwork on all our relevant equipment.
That is something to do at work tomorrow.
Daisy is absolutely telling everyone that is the first thing they gotta do tomorrow. We're gonna have to log every piece of this, by the way. If we intend to use it for work, I guess. Otherwise, you're gonna have to file a lot more things if you use it without filing it.
Fine.
There's a lot of filing. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Cloak of a company goes. "Brr, brr, brr."
Why did I do that when I can just hit that button?
It's true. So real quick, Daisy. As the day ends, you head back home. Wrapping up for the day. You get a knock at your door.
Okay. One moment. I was about to like kick off every piece of shoes and extraneous clothing. Yes.
The Crushball team of Hark High stands in front of you. Hi.
Oh,
Uh,
hi.
Gopher and Candy stand in the front, and they both look at each other and they say, "We apologize, Miss Bunsen, for tricking you." And they hand you back the money that they extorted out of you, essentially.
Oh, well, I mean, thank you for the apology. I'll give you one more chance to keep it if you want.
Um,
I know you guys do actually need money like this, or, well, I don't know if it's gonna properly solve the issue, but it could go to something nice. For the cause.
Gopher steps up. "I appreciate it, ma'am, but we want to earn this ourselves. We want to do stuff to earn that money and not just force people to listen."
Well, okay. Snatch.
It
It was like $20, right?
yeah, it was 20.
I feel like it was less, but whatever. I'll accept that.
I think it was actually 10, but whatever.
It was. I'll mark it as 10.
Yeah. She clears her throat and she looks back at the team and lifts a finger in the air. "We, the Hark High School Crushball team, thank you for your assistance and our forgiveness, Mrs. Bunsen. We appreciate it and thank you. Also, you have a very lovely house, ma'am. This has been practiced by the Hark High School Crushball team. Thank you and good night."
You can tell.
Guys, you didn't have to say this is
You're
practice.
You're welcome. I'm sorry it had to turn out that way. I really am.
It's not your fault, Mrs. Bunsen.
It hasn't felt good for any of us. I just want you to know that. But I can promise that I'm trying my best to make it right.
Well, in that case, maybe you could come to our next game. We would love to have you there.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not really into sports. No.
That sounds boring.
Yeah, no, it's not really my thing. I'm not doing it for the crowds.
I really like Crushball. It's kind of violent. It's really kind of a bad sport, if I'm being honest.
It really should be cut. I don't think that's okay.
Listen, you
That
dumb
sounds.
children.
I think I can do that.
Their eyes light up, and there's lots of movement between the B students. They hand you some tickets that are, listed for you, Victoria and Zelen. The front row.
Oh wow, 3. Okay. Thank you. Does anybody want any gum? I'd invite you all in, but all I really have is some gum.
Candy immediately grabs some and goes, "Thanks."
39 pieces of gum.
The rest of the team is like, no thank you, ma'am. We don't want to take it. Blue, shut up. I want some gum. No way, Blork. Hey, shut up, bro. Listen, gum or no gum. You don't tell me shut up, bro. Shut up, both of you. Listen, Bart. I can't get over his name is
Barchibald.
Listen, Bart, you can't tell me what to do. Yes, you can. And they start fighting. Gopher says, "Thank you again," and turns around. Everybody back in the bus. What is wrong with you? The students leave while there's bickering happen on the school bus.
He
Okay.
kind of looks at the 3 tickets in hand. Well, I guess it would boost morale. Something.
Good team activity. All right. So that was the one I had planned. Victoria, Zelen, did you have anywhere you wanted to go or anybody you wanted to talk to before we wrap up for the night? If not, no pressure. Just curious.
I don't know. B, does Victoria want to do anything?
Honestly, the only thing I had in mind already got checked off when we got McDonald's on the way back to work.
I mean, I don't know. If you want to, that was like probably lunch.
That was only like 25 chicken nuggets.
Yeah, what are you going to do with 25 chicken nuggets? Not be hungry? Come on now.
But yeah, but
I will say, the lighthouse does serve food.
is
Go
it
into
good?
the bar, kid.
It is probably the best food in Harbor.
Is she welcome back at the bar?
Yeah, you are.
Huh. Well, since Dylan did already talk, though, that was sort of just my backup idea if we didn't have any, like, clue as to where anyone, like, wanted to have post everything discussions. So unless Zelen still needs to talk about anything that she's anxious about, I think I'm probably good.
Okay. How you feeling, Dylan? Where are your emotions at?
Well, she's got body armor.
Mentally, I'm here in body armor.
Feeling better.
Defended.
It's
I don't know, as they're like leaving, she's gonna pose Victoria a question. Victoria, do you think
Yes.
that people say that whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger? Do you think that it's true that suffering makes you powerful?
She stands there for a moment to think about it first. I don't know. I think a lot of people get strength from a lot of different things. You can get strong from going through stuff and coming out better, but you could get strong by caring about stuff too. I think my strength comes from feeling things.
There was a time where I had nothing, and I'm afraid of losing it all.
You're gonna lose it all.
Stop. No.
Stop.
Get out of here, Riku.
It's time to stop.
I did lie. I have one more scene, but that's
What is everything then? Is that your life, how you feel, what you have, your friends?
It's existing in the world. Being around people, being able to affect things. I've had these past few days have been some of the most compelling times I've had. And I don't want to regress.
You're thinking, right? That means you're here. That means things are affecting you. And if anything can affect you, you can do the same. Besides, she claps her hands onto Zellen's shoulders. See? Right here. I see you, Zellen.
Thank you. I see you too.
Optical
And
sensors.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
You enjoy your night.
You too.
Zoed. On your way back to your abode, across the street, you see two people. Glide Higher and 87 in street clothes are carrying plastic bags somewhere, and they do spot you. Glide waves aggressively, and 87 nods to you.
They're across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Runs immediately.
Zellen she's very damaged right now.
She's pretty damaged.
Or drained. She needs time to recuperate.
Mm.
But she lowers her sunglasses and does the pointing at eyes pointing thing, and then resumes skateboarding home.
You hear a voice behind you go, "Hi!" And you are powerful enough to sense this coming, but there's an object flying at you. What do you do?
Well, she's gonna bail onto the softest nearby surface. It's gonna tuck and roll into some cardboard boxes.
Okay. You tuck and roll, and the object lands nearby, and it is a Capri One. The straw is still attached, and it was thrown in such a way that it lands in front of you, kind of like brushing against your nose.
She picks it up and she looks back at whoever threw this thing at her.
It was 87.
Well, she doesn't know what to think about this, but so she's gonna put it in her backpack and continue skateboarding away.
Mm-hmm. As Glide kind of gloats to no one in general. Yeah, still didn't see it coming. Yeah, yes. 87, throw me in the sky. And there's a whooshing noise as we iris out of harbor. And I think we'll call it there. Our three heroes return home to rest and recuperate their bodies, recover after much danger. Their job completed and entirely solved through their own ability. Something that I, the DM, did not expect, not gonna lie.
Thanks for the confidence.
Listen. I believed you could do it. Didn't think you would succeed so handily. Good job, everybody.
Yay!
And I just wanted to say thank you, everybody who joined us. I hope you found something precious. Barch is a real name? Sorry.
Barch?
Is a real name?
You'd name your child Barch?
Would you?
Would you?
Oh,
Would
man.
you name your child Barch?
I
You
don't
wouldn't name your
think
child
so.
Barch, would you?
Bye,
Down
everybody.
little Barch.
I'm sorry. Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Ah, it's a last name. Well, those aren't real.
Yeah, that's barely a name, right? God.
Good night. Forfeit the family name.
I'll leave you guys with the